Hello everyone, my name is Masterofroflness and welcome to Call of Warhammer, beginning of the end times. Today we have a battle of the Undead between the Tomb Kings of Nehekara and the Vampire Counts of Slovenia. Now I'm going to go over the Tomb King army right about now, and then we'll get on to the Vampire Counts. We have a couple units of these Tomb Scorpions, where, holy shit, I didn't even notice that there was a mummy in the Tomb Scorpion itself. That is fantastic. But yeah, we have a couple units of these Tomb Scorpions. Personally, scorpions are my favorite arachnids, and I've always wanted to get like an emperor scorpion in my room, but my mom always said if you get one, I'm going to burn the house down. In any case, we also have a Cetra chariot, who curiously doesn't really have the Tomb King in it, but basically it's a long-ranged arty type unit. I did not notice it was long-range till later on, so the first one ended up dying, but the second one was still alive and kicking. A couple of these units, I always mispronounce them, and some guy always corrects me, but then I forget the guy. They are known as the Ushapiti? Whatever, they're basically the avatars of the patron gods of the Tomb Kings. We have a unit of mummies, lich priests, got tons of tomb guards, more tomb guards than I actually know what to do with. Look at this guy over here. Look how energetic he is. There's a little mask. We have a couple units of Holy Sons. These are heavy infantry units that do actually more damage than the Tomb Guard, which is surprising to say the least. A couple of Bone Giants. I enjoy the ones with the horns over here. They're really cool. And then Araby Elephants. Now, Araby is a nation in the Warhammer Fantasy universe that actually doesn't have an army to represent it. It used to have an army composed of stereotypical Arabic-like units with Jinn infused into a lot of the army compositions. Jinn, for those of you who don't know, are spiritual entities in the Islamic religion, but are also known as genies in a lot of, I guess, stories such as Aladdin. And we got mummies, more of the guys that I can't pronounce, and Tomb Scorpions, and afterwards Cetrat's chariot, which still doesn't have the dude. Must be a glitch, not a glitched. The reason why Araby units are in the Tomb King's roster is, I believe, because maybe there just wasn't enough assets to make a completely new Araby faction, but I digress. For the Vampire Counts, we have Crypt Ghouls, Black Coach, Blood Dragon Knights, Spirit Hosts, Grave Guard, tons of Grave Guards, more Blood Dragons, Grave Guard Halberdiers, Karn Wraiths, Von Karsteins, Nikrax, Skeleton Warriors. That's basically about it. Let's kick this battle off right now. We're gonna get, basically it's gonna come down to, it's gonna come down to who can fire the most, I guess, magic out of their opponents, because right now, as it stands, the Blood Dragons are incredibly strong Vampire Count units. They're actually, the mounted units are one of the best horseman units in the game. But it will come down to if his wizards can do as much damage as my wizards. I'm just going to call them wizards just to make things easier. Grave Guardians are going to charge forward. My Scorpion units and the Cetrat's chariots are going to move on the flanks to try and take out his Blood Dragons. If I can take out his Blood Dragon Knights, I can maybe turn the tide of this battle by using the Tomb Scorpions to destroy him from the flanks. Blasts are going to whisk by. Telling my Tomb Guards to get into position to do a nice little charge. About to happen. Blood Dragons are going to collide right into the Tomb Kings. Spirit Hosts are also going to collide, but then here we go, the Ushapitis, and then also the Crypt Ghouls and the Black Coaches to kind of continue this circle jerk. Tomb Scorpions are going to come in on the flank. They will claw their way through these dudes. Tomb Scorpions actually do a lot more damage than the Blood Dragon Knights statistically. And there's a Cetrat's chariot, which is firing down. Araby Elephants just charged into these halberdiers. I will say this before this battle continues, that this replay is different right now from the original recording of the battle, but I like to record these. I like to record these videos post battle, as it gives me time to actually focus on, you know, zooming in on cool actions and stuff like that. So if the battle turns out to be a loss or a win, but in a different sort of way, then I don't really care at the end of the day. Might as well just let the AIs battle it out instead of myself. Bone Giants are going to crush their way through these Von Karstein Graveguard Spirit Host units. Black Coach already was destroyed, and the Tomb Scorpions are going ham on these Crypt Ghouls. Crypt Ghouls are very small. You know, being stung by a scorpion, it's really painful, but the bigger the claws, the less venom or less potency in their venom. So, always get a scorpion if you're going to get one with big claws, as they probably won't have potent venom. Which is why I want to get an Emperor Scorpion. They are the biggest. Bone Giants continuing to kick their way forward. Tomb Guards moving in. Killing shit all over. The Karn Wraiths trying to do their best. And here we go. The cav battle between my Tomb Scorpions and his Blood Dragon Knights are finally coming to an end, with my Tomb Scorpions coming out on top. Sadly, the Tomb King race in this version of Call of Warhammer Beginning of the End Times does not have the Necro Sphinx, nor does it have the Casket of Souls. Both of those units are super powerful, and I would like to see them have some rendition in this mod, but sadly that will not be the case. Probably in Total War Warhammer we will actually see those units. Total War Warhammer has, I guess, in my opinion, no excuse to leave out units, seeing as though they have the production value to have tons, and I do mean metric tons of different types of units and various variations of said units as well. Scorpion is going ham on this one Blood Dragon. Imagine a gigantic scorpion stinger just coming down onto your bony little morsel. That must hurt. Imagine being human having to deal with that. Ooh. His wizards are reloading, so they're still alive. I have failed to try and kill them, but I've killed 5 of his dudes. But you know what? My Lich Priests are still rolling out. They're just not attacking right now because there are friendly units in the area. What is the backstory behind Tomb Scorpions, actually? Are they just constructs, and you just have to put like an actual like Tomb King in it for them to function? Or are they just like scorpions that were resurrected or something? Very cool to know that little side of the story. I tried to find a good faction to verse off the Tomb Kings with. Like, I wanted to have like a quote-unquote lore-friendly battle, but sadly I couldn't find anything. Oh, I love this. I love how the Setret's chariot takes a lot of inspiration from New Kingdom Egypt with their with the scythes, you know. Sadly, however, this guy's very weak. But he's gonna keep on trying. Oh, look at that. But yeah, I couldn't find a good faction to have the Tomb Kings verse off against, mostly because the Tomb Kings are one of the most neutral factions in Warhammer Fantasy. Oh, that must have hurt. They can get along with just about everyone, and they can fight just about everyone. So that is something to keep in mind. The Von Karsteins are finally dead. And this is what I'm talking about. Once I can kill the Blood Dragons off, they really have no way to defend against Tomb Scorpions. In the original battle, my leader never died, but, you know, I digress. It is what it is. Oh, you don't want to mess with that guy. Look at that scorpion. Look at that thing. Amazing. More battles going on between Von Karstein, Blood Dragon, Graveguard units, as well as the Ushapitis and the Graveguard. Mummies still alive. They'll find themselves having a difficult time against heavy infantry halberdiers, but I believe mummies do armor piercing. I completely forgot. It's been a while since I played the campaign of Call of Warhammer. Oh, it seems like the Setret's chariot brought down all those Blood Dragons. Oh no, there's 4 here. So it was killed. This Setret's chariot is still alive, firing down on everybody that stands in its way. I don't know if it's doing a lot of damage. It does say that it does 16 missile damage. Might do less, I don't know actually. But it does quite a bit of missile damage. But I'm not sure if it's actually translating to damage. Maybe it's a skewed stat, I'm not sure. Maybe, of course, the accuracy is very bad on this guy, so it's not gonna really matter. Okay, Blood Dragon's moving in. Got hit by the Lich Priest. Ooh, 2 dead. Let's see how many the Blood Dragons will kill. Okay, they killed 3 so far. Might be 4. Alright, yep. Use your skeleton powers to kill this bigger skeleton on a skeleton horse. Actually, is that a skeleton horse? It doesn't look like one. Wow, they're actually managing to kill the Blood Dragon Knights. In-fucking incredible. I fucking claw at him. Why don't you do that? Oh, he's fucked. He is fucked. Watch this. They're gonna rev up. Say goodbye to Exodia! There we go. And right now this battle is just a bunch of cleaning up. It seems like even though this battle is way different from the original replay, this is... I think it's going to be the same outcome with a win for me. I don't know why the AI has decided to not move in these guys or the scorpions, but whatever, they're just watching. That's something I also noticed about the replays. They just, sometimes units just stand still, don't do anything. From the looks of the wiki, it looks like the Tomb Kings have about 5 gods in their religion. They have a bootleg Ra, Anubis, Horus, I think Sobek as well. Wow, the Crypt Ghouls are still alive. I'm impressed. You know, I wonder what the quest battles would be like for Total War Warhammer when the Tomb Kings come out. In fact, I'm really interested in how they're going to deal with a neutral faction that rarely leave Nehekara. I mean, I suppose one of the goals of the Tomb Kings would be to unite Nehekara, but what about afterwards? And then the replay's done. There's still clearly some units here, but yeah, the replay's done. And that's about it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I certainly did. There's a lot more dead here than there was in the actual recording, but I digress. It is what it is. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.